Welcome back to Ancient Mysteries in America. Today, we're diving into one of the oldest and most widespread belief systems on this continent.
The story of the Under Panther and the Thunderbird, America's rival gods. 2,000 years before the first European ship touched this coastline, a war was already being fought across America. Not a war of soldiers, a war of gods. And the people caught between them built their entire spiritual world around keeping the peace. For the Ojibwe, Ho-Chunk, Menominee, and dozens of other nations across the Great Lakes and Mississippi Valley, daily life meant navigating between two immense powers, one ruling the sky above their villages, one ruling the water beneath their canoes. In the sky lived the Thunderbird, a colossal bird spirit whose wingbeats caused thunder, blinking eyes threw lightning across the clouds. To the people below, he was a guardian, sent to punish evil.
His image was carved into rock faces, from Minnesota to Ontario. Outstretched wings, a hooked beak, zigzag lightning lines. Elders would bring children to these panels to teach the story.
When storms rolled in, some communities held ceremonies to honor the Thunderbird directly. Drumming, dancing, and offerings meant to thank him for driving away evil spirits. But beneath every lake, river, and rapid, something else was waiting. The underwater panther, Mishibiju to the Ojibwe, had the body of a mountain lion, copper scales, a serpent's tail, and horns like a deer or bison. Where the Thunderbird represented order from above, the underwater panther represented the unpredictable danger of deep water, and travelers respected him accordingly. Before crossing dangerous water, travelers left tobacco offerings at the river's edge. A small gift meant to appease the panther and ensure safe passage. Failing to do so, tradition warned, could mean disaster. According to oral tradition, these two forces were locked in permanent conflict. Thunderstorms themselves were explained as literal battles, the Thunderbird striking down the panther as it surfaced. This wasn't good versus evil in the Western sense. Both forces were necessary. Balance between sky and water, order and chaos, was the entire point of the story. Shamans and medicine people were believed to move between these two worlds, using that power to heal, to bless hunts, or to calm violent storms. This isn't just oral legend, it's written into the archaeological record. Copper effigies of the underwater panther have been recovered from Hopewell burial mounds in Ohio. Thunderbird motifs appear on Mississippian shell gorgets, found as far south as Georgia.
The consistency stuns researchers. Cultures separated by hundreds of miles were carving, casting, and painting that the exact same two figures, suggesting a shared belief system that predates any written record on this continent.
Nowhere is this legend more famous than on a limestone bluff. There, 17th century French explorers recorded seeing a monstrous painted creature, antlers, red eyes, a bearded face, scales, and a tail wrapped around its entire body.
Jacques Marquette himself documented the painting. He described it in vivid detail in 1673. Local guides refused to paddle too close.
The original painting was destroyed. It is known today only through sketches. What makes this story matter isn't just the monsters, it's what they reveal. This was a shared cosmology, connecting nations through trade routes, shared ceremony, and a common way of explaining the natural world. Today, the Thunderbird and Underwater Panther still appear in Ojibwe, Menominee, and Ho-Chunk tradition. Living belief, not dead myth, carried forward by community members, artists, and storytellers who keep the story alive. But the deeper question remains unanswered. Did this cosmology emerge independently in dozens of separate places, or did it spread from a single origin point thousands of years ago, carried along trade routes we're only beginning to map? For now, the storm over that question, like the one between these two gods, hasn't ended. And that brings us to the end of our journey through the underwater panther and Thunderbird, America's rival gods. But the mysteries of ancient America don't stop there. Next time, we head to Cahokia, where a mystery archaeologists still can't fully answer. Was Cahokia's birdman a god or a king?